Oké, hallo. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Ja, mensen, het is zaterdag, die 20ste van de zesde maand 2026. En ik weet niet of jullie net zo kort lijken dan een koning, pero, de wit van pero, wat een pero beleeft is een plek op place name or city's name, a PAARL, and I just want to show you a short video about PAARL. Okay, so let me start first. Okay, hier, ik heb een boek. Daar kan je zien peren. Zien we hier peren, op peren. En we gaan dan nog een volgende printje voor. Daar op die blad. Oké, right. Nou, om terug te komen op die peren dat ik het jaar van. Laat het hier peren elke keer de getuigsbaar every time and it told us and it showed the people around the world all the grapes and the wines and the wonderfylls, you know. All that lovely things they showed the world to the people came from all over the world. They come to PAARL, they visit the PAARL, and they go to this farm, and there's this coffee, laborie. There's a lot of farms in and around the PAARL, you know, places like Samolium, Franshoek, Overberg, all the other places in PAARL. Okay, some places are in other towns, but they okay. That's the way the wine road stretch, you know, that is it. So mensen, dat gaat eigenlijk nog over die perl en dat gaat over die wijnroutes en zo. En allemaal wanneer het hoe goed die perl is, wijnen is, en die attractions in die perl is net fantastisch. Okay. Nou die mensen komen daar van alle landen af, hulle kom hier naartoe, hulle gaan by al die plekke om, hulle sien wijne, hulle koop hulle dierwyne, hulle en in die plase het hulle bijvoorbeeld nou klein sulke afdelingjes van so winkeltjies en dan het hulle nou hulle souvenirs wat daar verkoop, you know. So they can use the souvenirs and took it with them to their countries so they can show the people, well, okay, I was in South Africa and I bought this, you know. Okay, fine. That article of, you know, and a postcard or a book or, you know, anything like that. They bought it in South Africa and they took it with them. Okay, that's fine. So the farms make money. Yeah, the farms make money because every time a farm, even if they don't buy something, you know, at the farm. Okay, they buy a bottle of wine or they taste the wine, so they knew what the taste the wine is. You see, there's a wine like Sauvignon Blancs that you see there. There's a lot of wine. I think you know a few seconds ago or so. Okay, but fine. Okay, right. So, hulle het nou klomp wyne wat hulle daar verkoop, Sauvignon Blancs, uh, KBV, 15 years, or 5 years, or 3 years. You know, there's different stocks. I just want to see where I see that descriptions of the wines. Okay, but fine. You know what? Okay, yeah. There's a lot of like you know, it is souvenir, a Cabernet souvenir, Shiraz, Punatas, Chenin Blancs, en Cabernet. Dis alle versies. Dis alles wyne wat hulle verkoop by die plase. En hulle maak die pere, hulle polis die pere so praat. Ook 'n pere is 'n mooi ding. Hulle polis die pere verskriklik. Dan sê hulle jy kan gaan op die routes by die taalmonument kan jy gaan oor die taalmonument. You can gaan by town, you know, you can move to the language monument and then you can visit the monument and then you can see there is a lot of things, you know, you can watch there, you can even buy there. So there's also a shop there and you can buy your stuff there. All about PAARL, you know, postcards and you know, whatever you want, small souvenirs or so. But you know, there's a lot of people in the town. And they say you can go to a market And most of the time, the markets stay empty because the markets is in places they know there very little people move. Okay, there's one in main road on the up the lower side or you can say the upper side. I'm not sure what the kind of okay, but in PAARL northern PAARL side, and there you can buy flowers. And there's a guy, two guys. I'm not sure if they're still there, but okay, I was also one of the vendors there, but I leave the place because every time when people came there, they ask, or they don't even look at your stuff. The only people, they come there and they, okay, I will not tell you what, some people do what is wrong, okay, but I will not take on that part because I knew the people a long time ago. Okay, but now they came there and there's flowers, there's fruits. One person to sell flowers and fruit, and some sell brooms. They say they sold it by other people or they make it yourself. And then there the two guys who make ornaments, from wire. Okay, they make their money. And there's other people who make cabinets, small cabinets, so drawers, small drawers, so they can put your washing clothes or something you can put inside, or you can put in your room or whatever. Okay, that is what the people make there. But I was also then I was an artist. I sell my stuff there like portraits, all the time things, the artworks. Always do uh, postcards, birthday cards, any type of card. I must still now make out a few fatherly cards when I'm finished with this life. I must make the three. I make this fatherly card, so I must give it for a lady in the street to can she can give it for the father in the church. So I give it for them as a gift. And that is the main reason why I talked about PAARL. PAARL is a lovely place. PAARL is a wine place. You see that guy that escape wine. That is the book I asked the people by uh, the tourism bureau, info bureau, the info bureau, not the tourism, it's info. And they gave me this book, so I go through the book, and in the book is a lot of all the places in Drakenstein or yeah, all the places in Drakenstein. I'm not sure of it all, but there's a lot of it. Of course, the farthest place in Drakenstein is Cape Wynes. The farthest place is Toes River, and then it's Cape Town. But okay, so there is also Stellenbosch is also in the Cape Wynes. So there's Tilburg and Ceres and Worcester, Paarl, Hermon, Gouda, uh, all the places are in the wine. Is not not portable. Yeah, the portable is not part of Cape wine. Okay, that's fine. Portable is part of the Western Cape. That is it, and the Western Cape boundaries just stretch from on the top of Van Rensdorp to Cape Town. That is in Saldanha Bay and that other places. That is also Western Cape. But I'm talking now about PAARL. PAARL is a city in Drakenstein, and that is it. So the people, I told about all the places that people say it's about PAARL and PAARL. So, but I think the problem is they're not worried about attracting people to the markets because the market in uh, in that New Street, on top of New Street, opposite below Parapost, that market. Okay, there's a big uh, parking area on the other side, so that is fine. But where the buses come in, or something, The people, only people who can live in that area is people who come to the shop, shops who buy their things. But the other thing is most of the big uh, shops move out of the door of the town, and they move now to the malls. So at the mall there's no store places for stores. It's only shops inside. Okay, that is except in Turkey and other places. But in the shops in the mall, no. Otherwise, if you try to open a small shop in the mall, you must pay, and that is thousands of rands. And so we didn't have that money for thousands because you're not sure when people buy your stuff. So, and that is a problem. So they speak about the PAARL, and it's also about the wines. And there's a lot of places, farms. They got their own shops, or they got their own people who they sell this stuff. So when you are as a vendor or a craftsman come and ask them, and they say no, because there was a time I paint my pictures and I asked that guy at the studio in Nepal. There was the only studio at that time, or the oldest one, and I asked that the manager of that the owner, yeah, he was the owner, and I asked him, can you show me what I can ask for the price? He said, no, 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 you are not good enough. You discriminate on me. Okay, I said, okay, it's fine. And that is the problem. They uh, sit you down. So now when you walk out, you say, can I was thank you. I think I will stop. And then that is a problem. Most of the people who are in our arts and craft, all the things. And somebody in the shop told you, now your work is not good enough. But when you look around you in that shop, there's a lot of other stuff, and you compare your work with theirs. That is no man. That work is better than that. That guy's work or that girl's woman's work is better. But now the problem is, like me myself, I'm a self-taught artist. I have a lot of but experience because I was for a short while on a college here in PAARL. Okay, that just a short while, a few months, and after I leave because according to my job closing, and I think maybe I don't have enough money to pay for the other semesters, and then I just decided, okay, let's leave it behind. But I never stopped painting. That hello friend, what see people come on and go down, look at fine, and then people they decide, okay, and they leave it. But as time go by, I was lucky, and I out exhibitions, and I sell a lot of paintings. And now in this month, a week ago, somebody else came to me and said, "Want also painting?" And we make we talk about it, the arrangement, make arrangement, and okay, fine, it's fine. So that is the point. And now you go there, you must every day must travel by taxi or by public the transport, and you must pay that guy because nobody want to take you to places where you say thank you, and because I already told you the fuel is very expensive, so I cannot give you all a ride every day with no money. That is the problem you got. And then on the farms, the wines sell a lot. People came with buses, taxis, tourism come thing here, and the people, nobody bring the people team. They don't brought the people to your place because you live in a suburb of Sweden. And the other problem is in the suburbs, some of the people are violent. And that is the thing. Tourism don't want to go to the places because they think of their safety. But now you are the people who, you are the people who lose only because you have a lot of stuff. And if you stand there in the town, where I told you there by one of the marketplaces, you are lucky when somebody came there and sold a shell from your goods. It's not a one day sale, all the day sale because sometimes it's maybe one time in a in a few months they come to them. Maybe they came to that place to stand there and they get out and they buy something. The other thing is, the other thing is there's always uh, people who came there with bad mind. And it's like, look there, there is sometimes there are protection. Maybe the police came there of no security, but that place is not a security. Nobody. And then when the tourism came down, the people came out, they watch your things. Snow came from the gangsterism like unity side, small ones came there and they try to rob the people. And you can be out. But the main thing is after the day is over and the people move around, move to their place where they stay, and you must put all your things in boxes or cases and you must go home. And sometimes the home are far away and the stuff you have is very, very, very heavy. And now you must leave your stuff maybe by someone's place in the town and you must leave it there and you cover your thing for the night, but you must pay. Now, what about the day of the month you don't make a cent? You make a cent, nothing, and now you lose. But there's many other ways. See, there's many other ways you can put it online. See, Facebook. I saw Facebook is a good platform because I have friends here. One of them, now more than one, they make the ads for the church. And every now and then I find that lady say, no, no, I sold three heads, four, 5 heads or 10. And then they make it in a parcel and they send it with a courier to that places. Okay, that is in South Africa, not outside. But otherwise, there's other places like other platforms you can sell it digital. I'm so busy with it to sell my items digital. So I draw the picture or whatever, and you put that on that affiliate market or whatever you want, and then the platform sells it for you. Amazon, all the things they sell it for you, and then they give you a lot of money. Some for the money is yours, and the others would are for the company of the platform. Make the book. So there's a lot of it, but not all the people know that strategies. Not all the people. And some people even don't want to try. People want to try. And now in the day, you said with a lot of work at home. Okay, my thing is from that I cannot my stuff will not get old, of rotten. So that is fine. I came back, I put it there in a holder, and I kept it there till maybe one day I go on a exhibition of a market, and then I sold it there. That is fine. But what about the people baking cookies? And if after they make the cookies and they sell it, and maybe a few people come and buy it, and the others must come back, so they must eat it up, or must give it to the children or somebody else, or must sell it in a cheaper price at home, and then she lose. because they must work out how many ingredients they use, and then they must think on the money of the ingredients also include and exclude all the things. And this is the problem. But on the farm, so on the farm it's fine. But you know, the farm is so far. Sorry, from where I stay, it's very far. You know, maybe like me, I don't have a vehicle, transport to took me there, and now I must uh, uh, I must ask somebody to take me there. There was a time now, a few times like 2024. Yeah, I think it was 2024, 2024, yeah. And I was and I think about 2023. There's a farm here in Nederburg, Wynes. It's not too far. And the people say as a crow flew. So a crow flew straight. It's not so far, but the road I must go is a long way, man, to come there. And then I every day I must ask somebody, can you take me, can you take me to there or take me to that nearest place there, and I must walk about two 2 kilos, 2.5 kilos to that place. You know, 3 kilos I must walk. And then at the afternoon, because okay, the good thing was my dad was safe there because there is a big hole and there's a lot of artists, a different type of artists, and the municipality was so good because we our windows from PAARL itself, they don't pay for the place we stay. And municipality do that on their uh, budget. So we all we must do is go to the place, display your goods, and tonight came hotel the day come when you must clean your place. I think it was a 4 day. I think it was a Friday. I think it was from the Thursday to the Sunday. Yeah, that's it. So the Monday we go back and we take our stuff. Okay, I sell a few items. I sell a few items, but if there was a place where I can stay permanently or for a long time, then it was much better, but okay, fine. And then the people who sell the thing took a certain amount for them, and but the municipality people instructed no, we don't took anything from the people because that is our people. That is fine. They like from it. But the other thing is I still like that municipality must give us a better place to stay. I say look at places in the United States and then overseas. I saw that places it's big walls and it is not so far from the vicinity, And that is most of the place in towns and around, And then the people came there and they display their goods. And maybe this is for a month of it. So, which is so. And then the people can make a living out of it. Some places, uh, there's a lot of places. Even looking in our vicinity, there's buildings, old buildings. The people, they go there and they, they demolish the places. After time, the municipality of the government officials, some of them decided no, that place is not, uh, not good enough for that uh, thing, business or something. And then they just decided, okay, lock the doors and the place is closed. And after a while, the people in the places, in the places, in the cities of town, they decided to break in, and they demolish the place. They took the windows and the doors and all that stuff inside the electrical parts, they strip it and they sell it to other people or to the places, the scrapyards. And the people, they don't ask questions, they took it in. They give them a small bit of money and they say, okay. And at the end of the day, the place stand there without, even without rules, toilet, everything they stole. So maybe Why can the people not think to get a few people, ask them or advertise it and say, right, you can use that place for business. And then we are maybe a lot of people who want to make business in that places. You sell goods, you sell that, and you sell that, fruits and vegetables, whatever you want, sell there. And the police are safe because every night the police are closed and there's security or whatever. But they didn't do this. They didn't do that. And now our heritage go to the ground. But the only thing they are very concerned about is the wines. Okay, I have nothing with the wines, the wine farms, because they are rich. They are rich people, big farms with lot of spaces. But we didn't have any space. If you work from your home, then there's certain criteria you must do because you must if you are a non-profit organization or a profit organization or whatever, you must have your papers yet and all the things must be given right. And you must work cover a lot of rivers, through a lot of rivers to get all the things in place. There's SARS also. And that is what people decide how I sell no wines. You call it beers. And some people who go there and they sell drugs and all this stuff, that you can see what the people of Somalia, Nigeria, all do. They do not do it here. They come from their countries and they sell their stuff and our people got sick and died. And now the people in the country decided, okay, enough is enough. And now the government say,